Dr. Hubs here. Behind me is an animal farm I just created thanks to two different YouTubers, Skippy6 as well as LazyWarlock. I will leave links to their videos down in the description. Also, if you want to jump to the tutorial now, I will timestamp that, leave it down there. Also, I have a little bonus for you guys, a daylight sensing kill circuit. I will timestamp that and leave that down there for you guys as well. Anyways, if we go ahead and feed all our animals here, they'll start pushing out babies. And the major difference I want you guys to notice between these builds is that for sheep, villagers, and cows, we're able to fit them in a block area for their babies, but the adults are slightly over block so they don't get out of here. But for chickens and pigs, their babies are slightly under a half slab. The adults are slightly under a block, so you need that half slab right there to trap in the adults. For the villagers, I recommend building them above an iron golem farm so you could use a downhill current stream in order to populate your iron golem farm rather easily, or just put them by themselves or on the very end. That way you can fit more doors around them and breed more villagers. I just wanted to demonstrate how all these farms cascade and take up a very small amount of room, if that's what you please. Anyways, if we come down here to the kill zones, we'll see that the sheeps, nice and simple, they die. And then they'll leave all their wool, all their cooked mutton down there. Villagers, I only have this because sometimes villagers will inherit items and they'll drop them. So this is just to reduce loss. Here's the chickens. They actually spawn eggs down here if you want to do anything with those eggs or create another chicken spawner. You don't have to use this as your chicken farm. I just kind of like the idea of it and I wanted to demonstrate it for this video. Also for the chickens and the pigs, we have this slab right here I want you guys to notice. The babies will not get killed, obviously, but the adults will. See, the babies are just fine. And then finally, we have our cows, which will eventually drop our leather and our cooked beef down below. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on the tutorial. Okay, so to begin the tutorial, you're going to need a 7x2 cutout area like this. I'm going to do this tutorial a little different and build it like how I would in survival, just to show you how easy this is to do. Anyways, to start off, we'll need 2 water buckets, a bucket of lava, a lever if you are not doing the kill circuit, blocks of your choice, 2 slabs, 5 signs, or 5 slabs if you are not, if you are doing the chicken or pig. We need 2 dispensers, a button if you are not doing the kill circuit, and then a redstone repeater, 1 chest, and 1 hopper. Anyways, come down here and dig out your 7x2 area. Place our water bucket. Go ahead and come right here. We will dig down 5. Place a chest. You can dig out just kind of any area to stand off to the side. We will then place our hopper, our dispenser facing in. Put that right up there. We can just replace this block really quick. It doesn't really matter how we go about doing that. Put a sign right here, and then go ahead and dig your way out. Build your border up around your entire enclosure. And then right here, we're going to come up, put 3 on that side, place your dispenser right in the middle with a block of iron on top of that. Place your 3 and your 3. We will then go ahead and place your slabs right underneath the dispenser. The dispenser is kind of a good indicator to have. And then we will place your 4 signs, finishing off the rest of those. Go ahead and get your block of choice back, build it up. Build it up. Go through, make sure you place your water in here. You can come down, place your lava in there. Make sure your lever's right here if you're not doing the kill circuit. And go ahead and put your repeater right here and your button right here if you are not doing the kill circuit. Anyways, that'll do that. And it will retract the water. Anyways, we'll just show you how easy it is to cascade and kind of how to do the pig and chicken farm. We'll dig out that 7x2 area again. Place your water bucket. Come to the very end. Make sure it extends all the way. Place that. We will dig down our 5. Place our chest. Dig out right there. Our hopper. We will do a half slab on this instead of a sign. We will then do a dispenser facing inwards right there. A lever on the side of that. And then just go ahead and fill in the rest and dig your way back up. Do your border. Go ahead and place your slabs. And then, like you've seen before, instead of the signs going here, we just place all of our slabs. And then we will want our dispenser finally right there. Build up all the sides with your block of choice. And finally, make sure to build all these up one last one. Your repeater, your button if you're not doing the kill circuit. And that is how simple it is to build this thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and show you guys how to do the daylight sensing kill circuit. And now for the grand finale. Below you see the daylight sensing kill circuit. This is pretty much composed of a T flip-flop. I will post a video of Mumbo Jumbos. Learn how to use these things. They are incredibly useful. All it is a dispenser facing this way towards us, and then this dispenser is facing upwards with a hopper facing into that. We then have a comparator coming out here with a redstone wire right here, and that's used to turn this into an inverter and to pull input to this thing, which will power this piston right here. As you can tell, as this thing goes throughout the day, it just keeps sending pulses to this observer. But if we go ahead and turn this thing off, the observer will never be able to detect this thing's state change. Therefore, you can feed your animals, have your animals lay babies without living in fear of them being burned alive when they go down to the bottom. If you finish feeding them, just go ahead and hit the button again. It pushes that down. Why I use regular pistons instead of sticky pistons is in my world, sticky pistons are really rare, and or else slime blocks are, and I'd rather save my stickies for something else. And so pistons are more or less indispensable to me, so I just kind of put them and built this with that. I hope that's helpful for you. Anyways, how this works is we have this pulling the output to this piston, pushing it on, therefore turning it on, but we'll go ahead and allow it so we are feeding animals. What this does is powers this inverter on, which powers this and has a little piece of redstone right here powering this block, which turns on this lamp, telling you that the animals are ready to be fed. Down here, we will have a repeater going into this block, powering this chunk of redstone right here, moving this piston up, and therefore the daylight sensor out of the way of the observer. Behind this observer is a block, and I have it set to 4 ticks, which allows for a significant amount of time for this observer to detect it turning on and it turning off. If it's not significant enough, you won't have the double tick and you'll have lava staying out where you don't really want that. Anyways, if you follow it from that observer, we have this repeater which sends all these into all these different blocks, which has our lava in them. It will then push the lava out, and then once this turns off, it will then power it again, retracting all the lava. We just have these right here so the redstone don't interfere with this piston as well as this wire. Anyways, I'll show you this last little part, which is how we end up wiring all these together. I'll turn this off for the time being. Anyways, go ahead and get one observer. We'll lay some red terracotta right here and get some redstone wire. Just lay a few of these. We will then do a redstone repeater right here. Lay all our chunks of redstone. Delete our buttons. Hopefully you didn't place them if you're doing this, although it's not the end of the world. If you have any spots not dug in, you can just do that. Take it across. You can bridge these across anywhere. You could even do it on this very back side if you want. Anyways, to demonstrate this works, we'll press as if we're feeding the animals. All the water will come out and all the animals will be jumping and you will be set to go. Anyways, I hope this is helpful for you guys. It was really helpful for me. Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I really hope you have an excellent day.